It started with a sound, not loud, not even clear, just a soft click every night at exactly 3:12 a.m. At first I thought it was nothing. Maybe pipes, maybe the wind, maybe my imagination messing with me after too many late nights. But then I checked the time every single night, no sooner, no later. And the sound? It was coming from the hallway. I live alone. At least, I thought I did. My apartment isn't big, just a small place on the 3rd floor of an old building. The kind where the lights flicker for no reason and the neighbors never make eye contact. Nothing unusual until last week. That's when I started hearing it. Click, like a door opening. But here's the thing. There is only one door in that hallway, and it leads to a storage room that's been locked since I moved in. The first night I ignored it. The second night I stayed in bed. The third night I checked. I remember standing there in the dark, my phone flashlight shaking in my hand. The hallway felt longer than usual, like it stretched just a little too far. And the door? Still locked. Exactly how I left it. No sound, no movement, nothing. So I told myself I was imagining things until night 4. Click. But this time, something was different. The sound didn't stop. It wasn't just a click anymore. It was slow, like the door was opening. Inch by inch, I froze. I didn't want to move, didn't want to breathe, but I could hear it. That slow, dragging sound, like wood scraping against the floor. And then, silence. I grabbed my phone again, walked into the hallway, step by step, my heart pounding so loud I thought it might wake the whole building. And when I reached the door, I noticed something that made my stomach drop. The lock wasn't fully turned. I know, I locked it. I checked it every night after the first sound. Every night, no exceptions. But now, it looked like someone had tried to unlock it from the inside. I didn't open it. I couldn't. Something in my head was screaming, "Don't." So I went back to my room, locked my door, and waited for morning. But here's where it gets worse. Because the next night, 3:12 a.m. came again, and this time, I heard footsteps from inside the storage room. I didn't sleep. Not really. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling, waiting for morning like it was the only thing keeping me alive. Those footsteps, they didn't last long. Maybe 10 seconds, maybe less, but they were real, too real to ignore. The next day, I tried to act normal. Made coffee, checked my phone, even laughed at a stupid video. But the whole time, my eyes kept drifting to the hallway, to that door. I told myself I was being paranoid, that there had to be a logical explanation. So I did something I probably shouldn't have done. I grabbed the key. The metal felt cold in my hand, heavier than it should have been, like it didn't belong to me anymore. I stood in front of the storage room door for a long time, just staring at it. The paint was chipped. There were small scratches near the handle, scratches I don't remember seeing before. Thin, long, almost like something had been trying to get out. "Stop," I whispered to myself. "You're overthinking." And then I unlocked it. The door creaked open slowly. The smell hit me first. Damp. Old, like something had been sealed away for years and didn't want to be found. I turned on my flashlight. The beam flickered once, then steadied. Boxes. Just boxes. Old junk left behind by whoever lived here before me. Nothing unusual. Nothing moving. Nothing breathing. I almost laughed. Almost. Until I noticed the floor. There were marks. Fresh ones. Right in the dust. Footprints. Not mine. They started near the back wall and led straight to the door. To me. I slowly turned around, half expecting to see someone standing in the hallway, watching me. But there was nothing. Just silence. Then I heard it again. Click. Right behind me. The door. I spun around, but I was too late. It slammed shut. Hard. Though hard the walls shook. And the light? Gone. Complete darkness. I rushed to the door, grabbing the handle. Pulling. Twisting. Nothing. Nothing. It wouldn't open. Okay. This isn't funny anymore, I said out loud. My voice sounded wrong. Like the room was swallowing it. Then I heard breathing. Slow. Heavy. Right behind me. Not in front. Not outside. Inside the room. I froze. Every instinct screamed at me not to turn around. But I did. And my flashlight flickered back on for just a second. Just long enough to show me something standing in the corner. Tall. Too tall. Its head almost touching the ceiling. its arms, longer than they should be, and its face. I didn't see a face, just darkness. And then it moved. The light went out again, and something whispered right next to my ear. You weren't supposed to open it. I don't remember how I got out. I just remember waking up on my bedroom floor, door locked, lights on, morning. But here's the part I can't explain. The key was still in my hand, and it wasn't the same anymore. It was bent, like something had tried to twist it. From the other side, I should have left, packed my things, walked out, never looked back. It's what any normal person would do, but I didn't. I told myself I needed proof, something real, something I could show someone so I didn't feel like I was losing my mind. So that night, I set up my phone. I placed it right at the end of the hallway, camera facing the storage room door, battery full, recording on, and then I waited. Nothing. Click. Even from my bedroom, I heard it, clearer than ever, louder, but this time, there was something else. A second sound, not the door, movement, like something slowly stepping out. I didn't go into the hallway, not yet. I stayed frozen on my bed, staring at the screen of my second phone, watching the live recording. At first, nothing, just the hallway, dark, empty, still. Then, the door started to move, slowly, opening by itself. No hand, no shadow, just opening. The inside of the room was pitch black, darker than the hallway, darker than it should be, like the light didn't exist in there. And then something changed. The darkness inside the room moved, not like a shadow, not like light shifting, like something inside the dark was coming forward. I leaned closer to the screen, trying to understand what I was seeing. And that's when I noticed it. It wasn't walking out. It was unfolding, like it had been bent, cramped inside that room. And now, it was stretching itself into the hallway. First, an arm, too long, too thin, bending in ways it shouldn't. Then another, then its head. It didn't step into the hallway. It poured out, slowly, silently. And then, it stopped, right in front of the camera, for a few seconds. It didn't move. Then the screen glitched, just for a moment. And when the image came back, it was closer. Much closer, so close that its face filled the screen. Still no features, just black, but I knew it was looking directly into the camera. At me. The live feed froze, and then my phone buzzed. A notification from the recording phone, but it wasn't a normal alert. It was a message. There was no sender, no number, just text. I can see you. I dropped the phone. My heart started racing so hard I couldn't breathe. And then, from the hallway, I heard it. Not footsteps, not breathing. My name, whispered, right outside my bedroom door. Slow, careful, like it was learning how to say it. Again, and again, getting closer to sounding human. My bedroom door handle started to move, very slowly, turning. I didn't answer. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe. The handle kept turning, slow, careful, like whatever was outside didn't want to make a mistake. My name again. This time, perfect. Exactly how people say it. That's what scared me the most. Not the voice, not the door, but how fast it learned. I backed away from the door, step by step, my eyes locked on the handle. It stopped moving. Silence. 5 seconds. 10. Maybe more. Then, knock. Not loud. Just 3 soft taps, like someone polite. Open. Same voice. My name again. Open the door. I didn't. And then something changed. The air in the room felt heavy, like the walls were closing in, like the space itself was getting smaller. My phone buzzed again. Same unknown message. You let me out. My stomach dropped. No, I whispered. I didn't. Yeah, another message. Doors work both ways. The handle stopped moving completely. For a moment, I thought it was over. I was wrong, because the next sound didn't come from the door. It came from inside my room. Behind me, a soft, dragging noise, like something shifting across the floor. I turned slowly, and there, near the corner of my room, where the wall meets the ceiling, something was there, not standing, not walking, clinging, like it didn't need the floor, like gravity didn't apply to it. Its limbs stretched across the wall, too long, too many angles, and its head was tilted, watching me, I felt my throat close. I couldn't scream. I couldn't move because I realized something. The thing at the door was still outside, and this was already inside. They weren't the same. The one on the wall moved first, fast, too fast. It dropped to the floor without a sound, and in one motion, it was halfway across the room, coming toward me. Then it stopped, just inches away. I could feel it, not touching me, but close enough that the air around me felt wrong. Then it leaned closer, and for the first time, I saw something inside that darkness. Not a face, but shapes, like it was trying to form one, trying to copy my eyes, my mouth, me. And then it whispered, not my name, my voice. Let me stay. The door behind me burst open, loud, violent, and the other one rushed in. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up again. Morning. On my bed. Everything normal. The hallway was empty. The storage room door closed, locked, but my bedroom door was open, wide open, and on the wall, right where I saw it, there were marks, long, deep, like something had been climbing. I left. I didn't pack much, just the essentials: phone, wallet, keys, and I got out of that apartment before the sun even fully came up. I didn't look back, not once. By noon, I was across the city, different building, different street, different in everything. I told myself it was over, that whatever was in that place stayed there. I was wrong. The first sign? The time. My phone buzzed. Unknown notification. No app. No number. Just a message. You changed doors. My hand started shaking. No, I whispered. No, no, no. Another message. Still opens. I turned slowly. In my new apartment, there was a hallway, and at the end of it, a door. I don't remember seeing it before. Plain. Closed. But something about it felt familiar. My chest tightened. I walked closer, each step heavier than the last. And then I noticed the handle. Scratches. Thin. Long. Exactly like the other one. I backed away immediately. No, I'm not doing this again. My phone buzzed again. The screen went black, all by itself. And then, click. Not from my phone. From the hallway. The door. I stood there, frozen, because I understood now. It was never about the apartment. It was never about that room. It was about me. I didn't open the door, but something in me already had. The handle started to turn. Slow, careful, just like before. And then I heard it. Not from the hallway, not from the door, from behind me, my own voice. Don't turn around. I closed my eyes, because deep down, I already knew. If I turned, I wouldn't be alone, and maybe I wouldn't be me anymore. The last message came in. I only needed one opening. It's 3:11 right now. I could hear it starting again. And I don't know if this is still my phone, or if you're reading this from the other side. If you're watching this, look at the time, and listen. Do you hear it too? Click. Comment what time it is for you right now. If enough of you are seeing 3:12, then it didn't just follow me,